Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking on the Super Battle Road Android Saga. Now, I had a few problems, especially here with the first match. And I also lost about 4 times, only because I was bringing LR Cell with me. Now, obviously LR Cell is a good card, or character, however you want to say it. But there's a lot of strength characters that to have 3 physical on your team is just not a good idea, in my opinion. Now, I don't have all these guys rainbowed, so, you know, someone like Truth might say otherwise. And there's not any really good AGLs to bring. Simply, there's Super Android 17, and that's about it. So it's hard to deal with all the strength guys, which come in the second and third area. So on this first one here, I forgot to use an item, and at least I think I forgot. I get pretty savaged. This first match goes very bad for me, actually. I gave up fairly quickly in my run, simply for taking so much damage. And yeah, you'll see, it's just, you can beat this with making a lot of mistakes, as long as you're careful. This 17 right here, just amazing. You get her from the Baba shot. Just buy her up, rainbow her, that's what I did. Awesome support for all of them, and pretty beastly. Took a little bit of 31,000 from a super, where it's pretty good. Let's see if I can spot some mistakes here. Well, not really much to say on this, I guess. Trying to lower the attack of the int guy and work on all the others. First stage is usually the easiest. This one takes a long time though. That Android 16, very good defensively. Doesn't do too much damage though. See a lot of people making a big fuss about the new LR Cell and Gohan. I don't really know why. I mean, sure, their transform mechanics aren't the best for whales, of course. The average Dokkaner, though, I mean, it's not that their transformation mechanic sucks. It's just that Dokkan battle is too easy, that we don't get hurt anymore. So I think just changing their skills, they should add to the big Dokkan events, a Super 2, a Super 3, maybe a Super 4, I don't know if it goes that high or not, but, you know, make us take damage. That's what they need to change. Like, when you can beat an entire boss rush with no items, it's a little ridiculous that your game is too easy. You know, you should struggle just as much as you do with the Super Battle Road, I think. And, yeah, the new Gohan's leader skill does suck, because he does Kamehameha, which Android 16 doesn't go on. It's alright, just run the new LR Cell. He does Android Cell Saga, which has the amazing new Cell, has the new Gohan, has Android 16, so, I mean, if you want him to transform, put him on the perfect Cell team. Just the perfect layout for him. This here, I didn't want to use any items, and, yeah, I'm kind of off topic again. But I didn't want to use any items, and I also wanted to try not to kill them all too quickly. I wanted to get the AGL out, because we have a couple strength characters. But when it comes to tech, I want him to kind of linger around for my Android 21 to kind of heal up with her attack. I think she heals like 10% or something per turn. So I was just trying to give myself as much HP going in the next form, or next round, as I could, because like I said, I pretty much gave up hope on this run. I don't want to save my items. I did beat this with 1 item remaining, but that item wouldn't have helped me in this match anyways. It was just a, I think, future Bulma, gives you 70% attack, so it wouldn't help me defensively, so 1 super, I'd be dead regardless. So this is me putting 17 out, and try not to give anyone supers, but where it's a type disadvantage here, On Super 17, it's not so bad. And just lowering the attack with 17, so I could take as many hits as possible. I don't think I gained that much health, and I didn't really look at my Dokkan meter, and it's just climbing up there anyways, so I probably would have been better off trying to use the Dokkan attack in this battle if I could have. Just not give these guys super attacks so I could heal up the most, because in the next stage you'll see my Dokkan attack. I think I get it pretty badly. It does not turn out well. Magazine avoiding super attacks. But 17, she does so little damage anyways that avoiding her super attack didn't matter. She's just a support. That super attack did pucker my asshole up a little bit. I thought he was done. Thankfully his guard activated. And now I just hope that I can heal a bit more with Android 21. Hopefully not get hit with a super. Or ultimate, I mean. I guess it would be super, because that might kill her. And then I just collect orbs. I was lucky to only take 4,000. And I can heal up 10%. That's better than nothing. In the next match I can get the Dokkan meter in the first turn. So I'll be able to heal up the rest. In theory. This battle here, I say, is by far the hardest. Is only 2 guys, but that strength character. I don't remember his name. He's one of the... I think he's the Rildo type guys, I'm not really sure. Part of that whole family though. Throw with Icarus, thinking I'm gonna heal a lot. But I didn't really pay too much attention to I had getting the Dokkan meter. And that is where I definitely messed up. Android 16 does very little damage. Just a defensive tank. Which means I heal nothing. Practically. I heal less than I'm taking this turn.
Gonna go all out.
Full 7, so is that the best he can be? Full 1 million attack stat. On a neutral enemy. Let's see what she does here. Almost 1 million damage. But I don't think I heal very much though, that's the problem. These guys deal so much damage as well. That's why I don't recommend having too many strength characters, or physical characters. If there was a rainbowed Android 21, I definitely would have went double 21 leads. Because the strength just butchered it. Luckily Super 17, or 17 sorry, has some defensiveness to him. And lowers attack, so I just went all out on the strength guy here. I wanted him dead as possible. Because the tech guy, he can't really do anything. He's going to hit my Android 21, but he'll be easy, or sorry, my Android Super 17. But he has defensive buff, and I can always switch him on a rotation where he's not going to get hit, or at least very little. But with both of them, I mean, you're getting hit in every slot. So if you are using double 17 lead, and if you are bringing your LR cell with you, good luck first of all, but after that, focus on the strength guy first. This is a fun team. Androids is one of my newest favorite teams, I think, ever since that Super 17, or Jesus, ever since 18 came out, the one where she's kissing Krillin, and I just newly rainbowed Android 16 from the newest 300 million download banner. I've just been loving using them. I did have the, before I had the Android 18 on there, I did have LR Androids. They just don't dish much damage, and they're not very good defensively. I wouldn't suggest bringing them. Another AGL, if you could find one, that could be good, is maybe the perfect sell. But I brought the tech one instead. There are 17 and 18, I think, future for AGL as well. I didn't have any potential put into mine, or if I did, only had 2 pass. And they're just not as good. I have a good 17, but he's all dodge, so he doesn't really hit for any damage. I do get the nice fusion here. I don't know if I heal from that or not. Yeah, it looks like I do a little bit. But I think she loses her attack healing, 10% or whatever it is. Just soaking in more hits here and trying to get that strength guy taken care of. I do highly recommend getting that 17 Krillin though. Get them from the Baba shop. I think they're 400 points each or something like that. But there's nothing to buy, so you should have lots. At least you've been playing for a little while. Get them. I rainbowed them. There's really no reason not to. And they just help all the androids out. Strength guy almost gone. Hopefully next turn here I'll take him out. Nice double attack. She doesn't do much damage, but every little bit counts. Lowers defense, I think only by 1 stage. I do wish it showed where it says defense down. I wish it showed stages at least. Maybe if you get a regular, it goes down by 1 stage. Greatly 2 stages, and whatever the other one is 3 stages, so you can actually keep count. I guess that's fairly minor. If you just look at the damage, you'll know how well their attack's down, but you know. I wish it gave calculations at least, percent-wise. Another thing I wish they would do is when you get a rainbow orb, you say it connects to all the green orbs, but you want to get that one red, you should be able to put your finger on the rainbow and slide it up to the red orb. I think that would help immensely, because I hate when you only need 1 orb, but you have to grab all of the orbs that another character needs. I guess that must be not too big of an issue if no one's really brought it up. Alright, strength guy's down. Tech guy, not a problem. Like I said, the only agility, Super 17, so you'll be fine. You can easily avoid the attack slots or just get reduced damage anyways. Big attack to sell there, surprising. It usually only takes double digits. I thought about doing commentary as I went through this match, which, I mean, it was a good thing to do, because I don't know, you find more things to talk about as you go, but one problem is, I don't have all these rainbow characters, so I can't guarantee I beat it on the first go. Now I've got like 4 10-minute recordings, because of 4 losses. We'll say they're 10 minutes long, whatever. You know, it really sucks to repeat yourself over on 4 different recordings if you want to talk about something different. Like, you know, the saltiness of all the whales on the new LRs. I mean, yeah, of course you can't get hurt. You have everything rainbowed. be a normal Dokkan player, and you'd have a slight struggle. But like I said, this game is too easy for its own good. It makes the game very boring, very stale, and you just don't want to play it much. Most days, I log in, get the rewards for the new day, and I just log out. Like, you can waste your time getting more items, just use your stamina up, but, I mean, there's no excitement to it. I'd rather watch a YouTube video than do that stuff. Especially when you don't need the items. If you need the items, that has some playability. It's like when you need to upgrade a character to like UR status, you need to get medals. I mean, it has some playability, but doing the same mission over again with 0 challenge, you gotta do it like 11 times. Playability is gone after the first go through because you realize it's way too easy. And now you gotta do that 11 times. It's just a stale game. Which is why I find the only thing playable right now is Super Battle Road. It's the only thing that has challenge to it. Now, the new Goku event will come out that everyone riled on. It's a super hard event. But when you see J Fanta beat it with a free-to-play team, it really lowers standards. I mean, J Fanta, excellent at this game, don't get me wrong. But when you can beat it with very little problem, with all free-to-play, it really doesn't make it a hard team. And then you see Truth, you know, if it's extremely hard, you might be able to beat it with 1 or 2 different teams, right? But this event seems so easy, they could beat it with almost any team. I mean, granted, they have them all rainbowed, but I mean, if you're beating it with every single team there is in the game, it really shows it's not that difficult. That could just be me saying it. Not sure, everyone has their own talk about the game. I've been playing for a little over, well, I'd say probably 2 years. I got like 750 days logged in. So, I've been playing it for a fair while, and there hasn't been a challenge in over a year at least, except Super Battle Road. And, you know, there probably hasn't really been a challenge much ever, except when you're at the very start of the game where you have, you know, like 6 URs and you're trying to beat events, then it's hard. But if you can make a team of all 2 URs or URs, LRs, at least one team, you can beat every event. Like, I use Patara Patara team right now on all the events, and just, the game's ridiculously easy. I even tried making weaker teams, just throwing on gag characters, and it's still no challenge. The only way I found a challenge was I tried to make the lowest team possible. Use like that dead Yamcha as my leader, where it minuses my defense by 1,000. I mean, that got me to, you know, it's pretty near impossible. I tried taking on the Saiyan 4 Goku event and I couldn't do it. But I made it to Saiyan 4 Goku, so I mean, if I was to use good items, which I like to save, like the Whis items, I think I could beat it. But I don't really want to waste items trying to give myself a challenge. I should be able to use those items because I'm actually challenged. So yeah, enough about that rant. Go back to this game here. Like I said, that strength guy, just gotta get him out as quick as you can. Because now with the 2 physical 17s, that int guy, no problem. AGL guy, you got your Android 16, massive tank, no problem. And you also got the Cell, which is a massive tank, no problem. So that strength guy is the only problem in these matches. Normally with your tech guys, you might think that that baby there would be a problem. But whereas you're using your 17s to attack him, his attack is so low that with their defense buffs, it makes them just a normal character after that. They're not dealing any damage. So, work on Rildo, get him out of there. You won't have a problem with this match. That's a big hit though. That Dokkan meter is almost filled. It's gonna happen next turn. Let's see if Cell can put out some good damage. double attack, so that's another 2 stages of attack gone. 2 or 4. I say stages because I'm used to Pokemon talk. I don't know. You go up stages and you go down stages. That's what I think this should be. So that way you're always known how many stages, or at least percentage decreased you are. So, Dokkan attack coming here. And, of course, I want that strength guide gone. Now, 17 doesn't dish a whole lot of damage. But I get to use my first Bulma. Now, I don't really like the Bulma card. I don't know why I run it. I would normally replace it with Whis, because I find I need to heal less than reduce damage. Especially for 2 turns. So, let's get Rildo out of here.
Time to get serious.
That 4 just got away from me. Little bastard. What's his attack? 1.7 million. That's pretty good for him. He hasn't really done a whole lot of damage this game. But he does do the job. He does take out Rildo. And took out the baby as well. So now with the last guy, wherever this Joro knockoff is, I forget his name. I don't really watch. I watched GT once or twice, but not recently. But I don't have anything against GT personally. The very starting, when they're searching for the Dragon Balls, that was stale. But after that, I didn't really mind it. I didn't hate it. I love Super Saiyan 4s. But yeah, as you can see, last guy, he's a cinch. And that's the game. I want to thank you all for watching this video. And if you would, please like, subscribe. And if you know of any other game you want recorded or any video you want done, please leave a comment. I would like suggestions. I was going to do more of these battle roads, but I don't know how well people like them. Alright, so leave me a comment what you want to see. Thank you very much. Bye.